All right, exciting time right now. We've gotten through the onboarding. We've done a presentation. We've got the product knowledge. We're ready to go. It's time to head out for that first day in the field. What do we take with us? I remember my first day, the last thing any of us want to be is unprepared, to need something that we don't have. So I printed every document that was listed on the agent website. Documents that to this day, I still have not used. I had 10 of all of them, right? It's very difficult when we go to a door to tell somebody that we only need 10 to 12 minutes of their time, yet we've got aisle 7 of staples over our shoulder in a bag, okay? Again, less is more. So what do we want to prepare with? What do we always want to have in our car? And what do we want to take to the door? At this point, your supplies have probably already arrived. I definitely, I stuff my folders, get those organized. I keep them in my trunk. When I'm going to the door though, it's really light and simple. iPad, the leads that I'm going to be working, clipboard. I actually like the style clipboard that opens up. Inside of there, I have a few folders that I'll need, some money sheets, and then should I need more on the day, I just get them out of my trunk. The other things we always want to have with us, definitely our business cards, the delivery notices that we leave on the doors of the individuals who aren't home when we go there. I also like always having hand sanitizer with me. I just keep a cool little bottle in my pocket. If hand sanitizer was ever cool, I don't know. But especially right now, as we shoot this, we're in the middle of a pandemic. So I always like having that with me. You definitely want to have it in your car. As it pertains to masks, obviously I don't have one right now. I'm alone. What a lot of agents do is that they'll wear the mask to the door. Some keep it under their chin and then kind of just get a gauge of the situation. First and foremost, what type of environment are they entering into? Is it one that they would feel more safe with the mask on? Most importantly, what does the client want? What is going to put the client most at ease? So that situation kind of varies from house to house and with what's going on. But again, to summarize, going to that door, less is more. iPad, clipboard, leads, business cards, delivery notices, hand sanitizer, and that's it. Next thing we want to do is prepare for going to that front door. It starts with just how we pull up to the house, and we're going to go through that right now. One of the most important things to maintain whenever we're out working leads, door knocking leads, is a very high level of confidence, okay? Now, some of you may ask, well, it's my first day. How am I supposed to be confident in a product that I'm not 100% familiar with? I don't mean confidence with the product, just confidence in yourself. Working leads is a big time mindset, okay? The one thing to always know and always understand is that no matter what somebody tells you at the door, they reached out to us, okay? So something was going on in their world in that particular time whenever they reached out to us. So we want to go to the door looking to accomplish two things every time. The first thing is who sent it in, okay? And the most important thing is why. Now, the why is what you went over in the presentation, right? That's how we get there. Before we can do that, though, we have to be able to get into the door. So when you're going up to a house, we want to be very confident, very matter of fact. People are always watching, right? So that starts with the way that you pull up, the way that you get out of your car, the way that you walk up to the door, the way that you knock on the door, the way that you wait for them to answer the door. These are all very subtle, simple little things that anybody can do that are going to put you in a much better situation to get inside, okay? So I want to give you an example and take a look at two different ways, right? One may get you in, the other probably won't. So I want you to be able to identify what those things are because, again, these are things that anybody can do, okay? Let's take a look. So here we go. Give you a little play-by-play here. This will be very exciting. There's our guy. Just getting in the driveway. He's still in the driveway. I'll give this one up. we want to be prepared when we pull up to a house. Not sitting here like this, because they are looking out the window. In there, the guy's shuffling around with all of his stuff. He's like checking his teeth in the mirror. They are watching you, and the question in the house is, who's this strange guy in the driveway? So, but let's watch what happens here, and then we'll break it down. So he's just kind of moseying up. Gonna give the door a little tap tap. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with my hands. It's like in Talladega Nights. Anybody gonna answer? I mean, I don't know how they couldn't answer. He knocked so hard. We're gonna break all this down here in a moment. He's gonna leave his business card there. And be on his way, sort of shuffling away. All right, back him up. So one of the first things, like I mentioned, is I always avoid parking in driveways, right? If this lead is to see Mrs. Smith and I'm pulled in and she lets me in and we're doing a presentation and Mr. Smith comes home after a long day work and there's some strange car blocking his driveway, gonna come in the door not real happy. Other thing I mentioned was how long it took to get out. We want to be very matter of fact. And then the body language, right? Look at like the body language, just do. And then lastly, the tap on the door. We want to knock with authority, right? Like we belong there. And then also, if you notice, just kind of standing like right at the door, you want to step back at least a few steps. Couple reasons for that. First of all, we need to give them room to open the door. But also, that could be looked at as very threatening. You know, if it's a stranger and you open your door and boom, there's a face right there. So, a little freaky. Last thing is the business card in the door. I don't know about you, but 99% of the time when I get a business card, if the person's right there, I'll put it in my wallet, like as a sign of courtesy. But ultimately, they usually end up in the console of my car and then eventually in the garbage. So next one. So pulls up onto the street here. Not going to give it away. We'll see how this one goes, if it's any different. Maybe you'll think it's the same. I don't know. But here comes this cat. He's got his swag on. He's rolling. Hey, hello, giveaway. Hi. Oh man, he's marching like he owns the joint. I'm just gonna see what's happening here. Take a creepy peek around, look up, look around, who we got. A little excited, very anxious. Give it another knock. Step back. Waiting it out for a second here. What can we get next? All right, what's he gonna pull out of his pocket? Really trying to fill the time here. Need like some nice soothing background music. Again, not sure what to do with my hands. Let's just watch him go. Do his thing. Yeah, this stuff really excites me. See? Oh, who's he calling? Is it me? Calling me? What? No, wasn't me. Man, really busy. Okay, guess I was really getting into this one. Pop that there. And away we go. One more look, take a peek. Anybody back there? All right. All right, let's back this dude up. Get back down there. Back to your car. All right, so let's break this one down, right? These are the things I was talking about that are very simple but make a huge difference. Parking on the street. I always like to park, not in the driveway. So if you can pull up like this, then that's perfect. Also got out of the car, very matter of fact. It's get in, boom, car in park. Grab the clipboard, the iPad, put your phone on record because we're using these for training, and up we go. Even notice the way, walking with the confidence, the wave at the door for those that are peeking out of the window, the knock, I'm here. Stepping back, very, very important that we step back from the door. I also like to do that, take a look up in that window, because again, if someone is giving it the peek through and they think they've been spotted, they feel awkward. They come to the door, give it a second knock. Same deal. Now, the last guy put his business card in the door and rolled. You'll notice one of the things I like to do, I've already gone there, right? I've already invested in the lead. I've invested my time, my gas in driving there. I want to maximize this visit. So when someone is not home, I always like calling from the front porch. They may be out back. They may be down in the basement or the game room, outside, who knows? But I'm there, so I want to maximize that opportunity. When I don't get them, you'll see that I leave the delivery notice, not a card. So the delivery notice serves a few purposes. Obviously, we want them to know that we've been there, but it also kind of acts like a bobber in the water when you're fishing, because we leave it up high on the door. That way, we work this systematically. So we work a route. And then at the end, we want to, if possible, follow that same route home. Well, when you have that high up on the door, it makes it very easy, to just drive by. If the delivery notice is still stuck on the door, obviously they probably haven't been home yet. So not only do you not need to waste time getting out of your car and going back up, but you also want to make a note that you either need to get there earlier in the day than you were the first time, or later than you are right now, or even a weekend. On the flip side of that, if the delivery notice is down, well, then that means someone probably is home and we want to go in and see them. So that's how we handle the door knock, though. Those little things, the prep, just the way we pull up, the confidence that we go to the door with, the way we knock, all of those little things make a huge difference. So definitely want to implement those. The next thing we're going to go over is actually what to say when somebody answers the door. So we're going to do that next.